Hey Ian, I thought I would go ahead and play a game and see if I could describe it. I'm probably going to do terrible because I'm going to be um, paying attention to what I'm trying to communicate with you, so I'll probably get killed pretty quickly. But um, so when you play Fortnite, you can decide what your mode is. So I'm in solo, so it's just going to be me against 99 other people on this island, and then last man standing will be the winner of that particular game. This is a non-ranked, solo is a non-ranked mode. There's also like a competitive called arena where you can do solo or squads. Um, so so right now what I'm doing, this is actually just a loading island. It's just you're just killing time basically. Uh, but one of the things I learned first, you see this, there's a this circle here. If you can hit it, it does more damage to the structure. It took me about a year to the point where I could consistently hit the circles pretty much every time. Before I'd be trying to, and I would just I would just miss the circles. And I would watch these competitive Fortnite players on YouTube, and they were hitting them every time. Like, how are you doing that? That's pretty crazy. Um, but right now, everybody's just nobody can really hurt each other. It's just this is just the loading screen where people are loading in, and you can see there's 98 people up on the top left underneath the map. It's I guess they're starting the game with 98. Um, so then you open up the map. By this time, I know this whole map. I know pretty much every place on the map. You kind of decide if you land someplace, and actually, I'll talk to you about this. There's RNG, which is randomness in the game. Um, the closer to the battle bus line that you land, the more RNG. In other words, you have less control over what happens immediately. So I'm gonna land. Let's see. I'm gonna land here. Um, So if you land far out, there's a chance that somebody will come and land where you are, and you'll get in a fight pretty quick. Um, but if you land right along the battle bus line, most of the people are, I would say about 70% of the people are landing close to the battle bus line because they just want to go and get in a fight. But the farther out you go, and especially if there's nobody that's landing with you, the less chance that you're going to be struck with RNG. So in other words, if me and three other people are landing on a house, basically I'm just hoping I get to a gun and get some materials before somebody else gets to a gun. And I hope I get a good gun, not like a long range sniper or something. Because if I get a long range sniper, that's a terrible gun. So somebody looks like might be landing on me. So there's somebody landing there for some reason. That's a come on, kind of a random place to land. And my aim is off. And I can't even hit this guy. There we go. Seriously? It's gonna get away. All right. So what you want to do is you want to get, so back to RNG. So if I'm landing with three people, it's just kind of whoever gets to the gun first and opens up a chest or finds some floor loot. And if they happen to get a shotgun and I get a scoped rifle, they're gonna have they're gonna have an advantage on me. Somebody's right here. You know what? Oh, there's that guy. There we go. Um, those other guys are like game. They're generated by the game. Oh sweet. Come on, come on, come on. These are fireflies that I'm collecting in a jar. You can then, and I'm gonna get out of here. I don't really want to fight these marauders. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. The fireflies, you can. So like my aim is pretty mediocre compared to a lot of people's. There are people who hit almost every shot, and I do not. So you can see up here on the map, I have to head towards circle. I've got 1 minute and 35 seconds to get to circle before it starts closing. If you're in the circle, when it closes on you, it starts doing damage. So and actually, this is another thing. I'm constantly kind of analyzing my life through what I'm learning about myself in Fortnite. There's a shark, which was newly introduced. I think I can outrun him, hopefully, before he notices me. Um, I really do a lot of analysis on my life. Again, just because you get such strong feedback and you can kind of learn about yourself. And oh. What do I got here? Really? There we go. What do I want here? Uh-oh. Actually, I want that right there. Somebody's over here. So I found that I hate high RNG situations. Like in life, I hate it when I don't have some control. And so I don't often land where RNG is going to play a significant role. I want to get a chance to get a few guns, kind of make a plan. And, you know, after you've hit about 10 chests, you're going to pretty much have the guns that you want for the most part. Maybe not your optimal, but you're going to have some decent guns. And so then it's not so much a matter of just random chance as it is, you know, how prepared am I? And how much have I practiced? Am I better than the person who I'm fighting against? Not did they get a better gun than me? So that's something I've discovered about myself as I played Fortnite is that I like situations that don't have a lot of randomness to it, which is one of the things that helped me analyze whether I wanted to stay in construction in the format because there's so many things I just don't have control over. So that was strangely Fortnite helped me make a career decision as far as I just need to get out of things that have high RNG. You know, weather affects me, people's trucks affect me, um, and I really don't like that. There's somebody right there. Okay, I just saw somebody over here, so I'm gonna. There they are. Oh, I don't have any ammo. Broke his shield, broke him. Okay, there we go. That guy was not a very good player. He didn't build at all. So now, once you kill somebody, you can pick up their guns and switch them out for guns you like better. So the further into the game, the more likely it is that you're going to have the guns that you want because you'll have a chance to... What was that sound? Oh, there's... They just introduced fire into the game. So there's several fire components to the game now, including these fireflies. What was that? Okay. Guess... Uh-oh, marauders. Someplace. Where are they? I don't see them. You hear that sound? That's the sound of marauders. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know where they are. There they are. They're just that was a computer generated guy. They're usually, if there's a bunch of them, they can get you pretty easily. But I guess I'm gonna skip that. If there's a bunch of those guys like the Marauders over there, they fall down out of the sky and they just go on the attack, and you can get clobbered. Like they're all shooting at me right now. They might hit me. So a lot like the stuff I'm doing right now, just the building, the rapid response. Obviously, aiming the longer you play, the better your aim's going to be. Da, da, da. And so I'm not having to think about what I'm doing as much, just because I practice quite a bit. So the kind of I'm going to switch that out for that. And I've got a long ways to go. Okay. Ooh, llama. Um, so if you were watching me play the same exact game a year ago, a lot of what you were seeing me do now would have been very laborious, very slow, but it's like touch typing. Eventually, you just kind of get the hang of it. Uh, what is that? And eventually, you're going to see me fight somebody who's better than me, and hopefully, I can still talk my way through it. One thing, when you get in something called a build battle, where two people are building to try and protect each other and get the upper hand, and you start building up very fast. I'll see if I can find where there's been a build battle. You'll see these big, tall structures. So there's one over there. Somebody is getting in a build fight where somebody starts shooting, they build, the other person starts building to try and get the high ground, to get above them, which is the better position to be in. The higher you are, generally speaking, the better. Because if you get a shot on somebody, you're hitting them in the head, which has usually a headshot multiplier. Um, that takes a lot of skill, and you can definitely tell when somebody is better than you. Um, like when I fought that other guy, I would shoot then build, shoot then build. So I'd shoot when I thought I had a little bit of an advantage, and then I would build to protect myself. Don't like being out in the open like this. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna build a launch pad and missed it. Yeehaw! That's something I usually don't miss. Might be somebody up there. Yep, there's somebody. So if I take the shot, which I'm, oh shoot, 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 I should have taken the shot right then. Okay, when he rebuilds it. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. If I take the shot, he's gonna know I'm here, and we'll get in a fight. Fortunately, I had a lot of mobility. Whatever. Somebody's coming up to me. Where is he? So the goal is to get so good at the particular mechanics of what you're wanting to do that you don't even have to think about them. Then you can focus your attention in the moment on what you're actually, what kind of plan you want to make. And if you're still having to think at all about what you're doing and how to do it, your chances of survival go down. this point, I'm just looking for somebody. And I'm gonna have to move before too long. Circle's closing. So now this guy over here knows I'm here because he just heard that gunshot. I'm gonna have to move before too long. Okay, there he is. You don't want to stay in one place too long, especially if somebody might have a bead on you. Things like that. I shouldn't have missed that. Come on. So the really, really good players, they're not even thinking about what they're doing. They're just doing. They're making a plan and then acting on it. And the circle's closing. Actually, I'm going to try swimming under here. What do you need? Is Mama home? In a minute. Oh, let's see. There's something else I was going to talk to you about. Oh, there he is. Nope. Okay. And I got to move again. If I win this game, that would be crazy. I don't win very often. There we go. Sure you want to do that, buddy? Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can reach this far, but... So there's a guy over here. There's a guy, I think, still up there. Now I'm watching circle, okay. Yeah. Whatever. Got to reposition, because circle has not been pleasant to me. Still don't have circle. Oh, two left. So it's me and another guy. I don't know where he is. There he is. Okay. What you gonna do, buddy? Got a little bit of an advantage on me. Oh, I didn't know there was a gun there. Okay. I get it. Leave me alone. Seriously? Woohoo! Here we go. Okay. So I'm trying to get the high ground here. Yeah, I hear you. And I placed second. So what was happening in that last few minutes, or that last few seconds? I went on complete. He's dancing on me. Whatever. Um, in that last few seconds, there really wasn't any other significant engagement except for one early on fight, and that guy wasn't good. But this guy was. I don't know if he was better than me, but what happens is at that point I go on complete autopilot. That last few maybe minute, I'm not even thinking. I'm in the game. I'm not thinking about myself or anything. I'm just experiencing the net effect of my planning, my practice, um, and I'm also the only thing I'm really aware of is not only what's going on in the game, but this sense in my head of being able to tap into something that's, I want to say powerful, but like I can either access it or not. Um, and I was kind of medium there. I was doing what I wanted to do. Sometimes, like I literally just just have no idea what I'm doing. I lose control. But sometimes I focus. Everything comes down to this intense focus, and then it's all about giving myself a little tiny bit of margin in a moment of execution. And what does it take to give myself just a little bit of margin where I'm not in direct contact with the action, but I have just a little space for making decisions. And so that took about a year of playing Fortnite to realize that was a thing that I could do is I could create a little bit of margin in the moment of action. And there's several things you can do to do that with practice and techniques. But if I hadn't played Fortnite, I would never have realized that. And then that in turn, with what I'm doing with my buddy Brad, is realizing, okay, so much of what we are doing when it comes to construction is giving somebody margin in the moment of execution or the moment when action needs to be taken. And so, anyway, Fortnite, there's a ton more. The whole idea of macros came from Fortnite uh, itself, and there's a lot more I could talk about, but I'm going to make that it because I think it's supper time. So, I'll see you later.